Jujutsu Kaisen, besides maybe Hunter, have the most
Clean.
difficult to
Yes.
understand power scaling, like to understand their power scaling abilities. As far as like every other anime that we watch, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, we get that, they have this power system and then is this. With like cursed energy, it depends on the person that has the cursed energy on how the power is going to work. When you say your power, it
Yes.
makes your power stronger.
Yes.
And I like that. I like that
I
part.
hate that. I hate
Really?
that. I hate
I like that
so
though,
much.
because
So
at
you-
least
hold
they have
on.
an
You
excuse to
hate-
say the power.
You
Yeah.
hate that they actually have explanation for saying your move versus for Dragon Ball just saying it
Bro,
for no
I'm
fucking
telling
reason.
you.
Because
My Hero
I understand.
Academia actually was came and said was like, yo, the reason why we say our moves is to inspire people and reduce the morale of the villains. Kaizen is like, no, the more you say your power, it powers you up. Like it actually makes sense. Like
Yeah,
You
but it was
explain your
an
power to your
excuse
foe?
to have exposition. Like I get it, but sometimes the exposition is too much. And I mentioned it before. Maybe it's because One Piece has spoiled me, but there is a way for you to have exposition through storytelling.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Macky. And
There's nothing playing.
Hope you're living well, doing right. Welcome to episode 97. Your boy is getting light. I'm with my good brothers. We got the razor sharp assassin with the clipper and Johnny B. We also got the Black Kage, the Hook Kage, aka Salt and Pepper, aka Crispin. And a Batman forward, Batman pull up, a Batman forward, Batman pull up, a Batman pull up, a Batman pull up, blood and fire, yo,
One,
Sama, fire pida.
yo, can you I need you to make like a Dominican intro for Crispin. Like I need you
A
to
Dominican
really
intro?
make the
Yeah.
intro. But to be
Gotta
honest,
get
you
it.
would be trash at it. Crispin could do that for himself.
No, it'd be funny if he
That'd
did.
be hilarious if he does it. Though. I'm good.
Jujutsu Kaisen, besides maybe Hunter, have the most
Clean.
difficult
Yes.
to understand power scaling, like to understand their power scaling abilities. As far as like every other anime that we watch, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, we get that, they have this power system and then is this. With like cursed energy, it depends on the person that has the cursed energy on how the power is going to work. Like there's one person, his name is like, and this is manga spoilers, I do apologize. I don't
We
know
just said
anything.
no manga spoilers.
No manga spoilers.
No manga spoilers.
Make another comparison.
Okay, let me just say this real quick.
I
The
wanted to
one
get
thing
this
in
part.
Jujutsu Kaisen, I think it is Jujutsu Kaisen, is that when you say your power, it
Yes.
makes your power stronger.
Yes.
And I like that. I like that part.
I hate that. I fucking
What?
hate
Really?
that. I hate
I like
that
that
so
though.
much.
Because
you
at
know-
least
hold
they have
on.
an
You
excuse to
hate-
say the power.
You
Yeah.
hate that they actually have explanation for saying your move versus motherfuckers in Dragon Ball just saying it for
Bro,
no
I'm
fucking
telling
reason.
you.
Because
My Hero
I understand.
Academia actually was came and said was like, yo, the reason why we say our moves is to inspire people and reduce the morale of the villains. Kaizen is like, no, the more you say your power, it powers you up. Like it actually makes sense. Like
Yeah,
You
but it was
explain
it
your
was
power
an
to your
excuse
foe?
to have exposition. Like I get it,
But I'd
it's
rather
just-
that excuse than motherfuckers coming out the woods, excuse my language, but the people coming out the woods talking about, oh yeah, this person got a tota, whatever that shit was called in
Bro.
Naruto, bro. Like
But
out
it's-
of nowhere, we
but-
already halfway through Shippuden, and then you dropping a whole nother power system on me that we never even knew.
Not the
At
Gege
least these,
Tota.
It's
least
just-
these guys are telling you, okay, this is how it goes. If I say my power and I explain it to my opponent, it's gonna give me times however much. I like that.
And
At least they have an excuse to now be shouting out Kamehameha than
and
just
I
shouting that
understand,
shit out.
and I understand that, but sometimes the exposition is too much. And I mentioned it before. Maybe it's because One Piece has spoiled me, but there is a way for you to have exposition through storytelling. Events that happen, realizations that characters make on their own through the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like where is like fighting IQ or battle intelligence or any of that stuff? It's literally an excuse for them to just exposition dump in the middle of a fucking
The
fight, and I don't
reason,
like it.
the reason I like JJK's power system, right, is because niggas without spirit energy or whatever the fuck, can
Cursed
still
energy.
curse
See,
energy
you see the Yu Yu Hakusho comparisons.
Restrict the
Crazy.
heavenly restriction.
can be fucking you up too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this nigga father and shout out to the girl with the glasses.
Told you.
That's all I'm
And
saying.
Macky.
That's all I'm saying. If you get in front of them too, you're gonna get your ass handed to yourself, my brother. Trust and believe it's going to happen. And I'm not talking about manga, I'm talking about in the anime. They will still put you in your ass. That's it. But then you got a nigga like Gojo. You got a nigga like Gojo ODing. Or like Sukuna ODing. Then you got, what's the other nigga name? What's the other nigga name? The nigga with the shadows, what's his name?
Megami.
Then you got Megami going crazy. And then you got the other blood nigga. Not the brother, the other nigga that was fighting Megami. What's his name?
Crispin.
I don't know none of
down.
these people's names, but I'm
Calm
saying
down.
these people have like the powers are so different, but so freaking cool and so powerful. If you know how to use it, that is like, I like this character because he trained and he's fucking strong as hell. Like the guy that talks in fucking salmon shit. Come on, bro. Bonito flakes for all you.
You
Know
know, Macky.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
You know.
speaks in food.
Facts.
Salmon flakes.
Facts.
See, I like the power system because the thing about Jujutsu Kaisen, and they tell you in the beginning, Gojo makes it very clear, is that this is not a fair world. This is not a, hey, we're going to fight and you're going to survive and we're friends at the end of the day. It's either you win or you die. That's really it. And they tell you, when it comes to matchups, there's no like, oh, you're going to get the overwhelming win, or you're going to get a power up to beat the person. No, it's literally rock, paper, scissors. If your ability is rock and their ability is fucking paper, then rock is dead no matter what. The only exception is like a small percentage of people who can do the Black Flash. And the Black Flash essentially is like if you land a critical. The simplest way, because a lot of people get confused with Black Flash. The simple explanation is this: if you hit your opponent with the critical hit, and you release your curse energy at the exact moment of impact by the seconds, and it's basically a critical hit, your power gets multiplied. Essentially,
you get a boost.
But you get a boost. But not everybody in Kaizen can do it. There's only a certain few people, and once you do it, you're not going to be able to land it again. Again, exceptions to be made to the rules. Now, I will say later on, it does get way more fucking complicated because it's reverse technique, curse technique, and domain expansion, a small domain. Like, you have to pay attention, and you probably were gonna have to rewatch this shit. Like, it gets very complex later on.
Cool with the man expansion. I'm cool.
That's why I said I didn't say I don't like it. I like it. I'm just saying, as far as like power systems, it is one of the more complicated power systems in anime. Next to like I said, Hunter x Hunter is the most complicated one. Right next to them is Jujutsu Kaisen for sure.
It's that complicated, but cool.
I don't know. I feel like Kaizen might take that.
Bro, it's complicated, bro. Just off of the curse technique, reverse curse technique, domain expansion.
That's what I'm saying. I think Kaizen's gonna take it, and then when we get into season 3, it's only gonna get worse.
All I'm saying is that if you pay attention to what's happening, you know everything. It's not that complicated. Reverse curse technique is just telling you if they hit you with a curse technique, you can reverse the effects of that shit, come back. That's all it's doing, right? That's literally all it's doing. What domain expansion, which not a lot of people do that. A domain expansion, it's a certified hit unless the other person's domain expansion is stronger than yours. How many niggas do that? Not a lot. Not a lot.
And then we're gonna get to the point where you have to start dealing with small domains, innate domains. It gets way worse.
I understand,
but that's what I'm saying. And heavenly restrictions and all that other stuff.
Heavenly restriction was complicated until you finally understand it.
All I'm saying is, if you know what a domain expansion is, right, and then they tell you an adjective and they say domain, just understand the adjective. You know what's going on. You know what's
It's
going
not that
on.
you're
It's
trying
not
to
that simple,
you're
bro.
trying to
It is that
oversimplify
simple.
something complicated.
It's not that simple,
simple.
bro. It's not that
Even in the anime, they have to show you or draw you a picture, and they have to
Because
explain the
kids that are
different levels to
12
this
are
shit.
watching this, not 32-year-olds like us. It's not difficult for us.
I'm not gonna say that, bro. As
Dog,
someone that had to watch
Crispin,
it
I'm gonna tell you,
twice
go
in order
go
for me
research,
to.
go look at the community, and they're gonna tell you, nigga, this shit is too complicated.
Y'all
Why is it so
dumb.
damn
Look,
complicated?
I'm looking at y'all. Y'all dumb.
Fair enough.
English
Just
is my
audience,
second
remember.
language.
That's
English is my
Crispin,
second language.
aka Salt and Pepper Papi.
Sí, ustedes son brutos. Brutísimos que son. Learn, read, and understand. Read and comprehend. That's what you have to do. That's it.
When season 3 comes out and we have the season
I
3
read the
retrospective,
manga, bro.
we're gonna quote Crispin on everything he says right now.
I read the manga, my boy.
I
And
know.
I understood everything. Y yo soy bruto.
I can't argue with him without going to spoilers, so I'll just
I am a
concede.
dumbass. I'm
It's
dumb.
it's fine. It is
Me.
totally fine. I'm happy that you like it, and I'm happy that we were actually able to pull a lot of conversation out of some real simple topics that I came up with on the fly. So yeah, I think that it's kind of clear that everybody here enjoys the anime. We kind of debated a little bit on where it belongs in terms of, you know, maybe putting it in a big 3 kind of conversation.
If there was a big 3 today, JJK is the best new gen anime that's come out.
Cool.
That includes Attack on Titan. I'm saying it for all you AOT mugs. JJK is the
AOT
best.
is not new gen, so we can. That you don't even have to add that in.
What's
Yeah,
not new
I
gen?
kind of agree. I kind of agree with Shawny. Just because it finished
AOT
recently, it doesn't
It finished
count.
recently, yeah. It's
But
like
what's-
saying like Bleach.
that's
It's
another
like it's the same way to say.
Another conversation.
It's not.
For another day.
It's simple. It's like you're saying
Because
you're
then my
basically
next
saying,
question
like,
is going to be like, okay, what
new
do you
gen?
consider new gen? And we don't have to go into that right
we're not. We're trying to just shut you down really quick. It's like you're basically saying
I'm
that
with
Bleach
you,
is
man.
new gen because it's recently come out.
now. No,
Yes!
Attack on Titan came out in like
No.
the 2010s.
no,
Mac,
it's not the same.
Mac,
It's. I'm glad somebody's with me, but
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't call Bleach new gen just
No.
because they had a new
It's when it
arc
started.
that dropped. No, I'm talking about when it started. I would count anything
When
after
did Attack on Titan start?
2012 or 2013.
2013.
Anything after
That's 10 years
2011 is
ago.
new. That's still new
That's
gen,
11
bro.
years ago.
It's a decade, my nigga. That is
That's what I mean.
That's a whole
2024 is
generation.
13 years ago.
What that
So?
mean? What
20
that mean?
generation
came out in 2020.
What
You're
generation
saying a
is
show from 7 years ago is new gen if Kaiser came out in 2020.
Bro, the
What
first
generation
season
is it?
came out
It's-
7 years ago. The second season
it's
came out in
clear.
2020.
It's very clear that
Yeah.
we're not going to agree on
This is
if
anyway,
Attack
like
on
I was saying,
Titan
I just
is
wanna
new
finish
gen
my-
or not.
My sentence.
So let's not argue about
Regar-
Attack on Titan.
Correct. Regardless, Jujutsu Kaisen is the best new gen anime out to date. There is no other anime. The only one that is even smelling them is Kaiju number 8.
Facts.
Other than that, that is
Facts.
the best anime that's out right now.
Facts.
And that's the last thing I'll say.
Thank you guys for making it all the way to the end of the video. Please like this video, leave a comment down below, let us know what you thought about today's topics or discussions. Share this video with friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and that's Nerdy by Nature TV. We are changing what you believe to be nerdy. We are all nerdy, and here at Nerdy by Nature, we're showing you how easy it is to get in touch with your nerdy side. So you could listen to our podcast, that's Nerdy by Nature Podcast, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and that's Nerdy by Nature TV on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever you prefer, and TikTok. And we're going to catch you on the next piece of content. Thank you once again.